Okay, so these bands you can either buy just as a pure band, or this is a little bit of a safer variety because it's if the band was ever to snap, it's in a cloth material. And in the classes that I teach, this is what I use. And you can buy these handles and something to wedge the other end into a door, or you could do this with a partner. Okay, so this is called a row, single arm row. Okay, now there's various things I need to teach you first. First of all, so the purpose of this exercise is largely twofold. One, it's an abdominal exercise, and it also helps the sense of the shoulder blade, we call it retracting or coming back towards the spine. Okay, so we're not doing a bicep exercise. Okay, so the important thing first is imagine like you're water skiing. So there's a pull forwards. You've got to counteract that by just sitting a little bit back on your heels, all right? So we're not in this motion where we've got this sort of sense of being out in the water skiing, but just holding on with one arm, okay? Let the pull of the band take you into a degree of rotation so that your chest is pointing that way slightly, okay? So you initiate the movement by keeping the arm straight and drawing the shoulder blade back. Okay, from the front view you will see the shoulder still staying open but drawing back. Okay, you then use the trunk to complete that movement, and then it's just a small arm movement. All right, so you're trying to keep this open. If you end up here, you're going to end up with irritation on the biceps tendon, all right? So keep the hand fairly low, let it take you into rotation. You can use your left hand as a reciprocal motion. You're sitting back a little bit in your heels, letting it take you into rotation. You allow the shoulder blade to come back, turn through the abdominal muscles, the oblique muscles, draw back and finish. Okay, so as I've said in other videos, life is actually very much about spiral motion. So this motion here is very similar to walking, running, swimming, and it's much more how the abdominal muscles work in life. How many times do we have to do a sit-up in real life? You might have a wall of steel, but is that really much use to you? When we don't always just move in that direction. Much more commonly when we go to pick up the shopping, it's much more of a spiral motion, and that's how the abdominal muscles want to work. And this will give you a sense of pulling at something, which is often when people hurt their back. Gives you a sense of sitting correctly. Okay, so let's just speed that up a little bit. We're going to draw back and recover, draw back and recover. Okay, so you can see how I'm using my left arm to initiate the movement. Now if I want to make that get stronger, so we just step back a little bit to make it even more dynamic. So now I'm really having to sit back a little bit, and we can make that motion quite dynamic. Okay, and you'll really feel the oblique muscles in your abs working here, and it will remind you of life. This is how the abs work. Okay, thank you for watching.